You guys know I don't have kids. Nope, I got something better. I have fur babies. And whilst not every restaurant shares my enthusiasm for our 3- and 4-legged children, there are some that truly embrace it. All right, kids, let's go. So, Edward, this is, you know what, before we even start, could you do me a favor? I got 2 dogs. Can you just hold on to Reese? Perfect, and I'll get Sunday. My kids are fans of yours. They like the fact that you celebrate, endorse, and promote the 4-legged babies in this world as well.
Of course, we wanted you to be here with the people that you love most, and they can be even puppies as well.
You know, I think Reese wants to give you a kiss.
Is it gonna happen? She might be a little shy. Okay.
Sunday's all about the kisses. If there was a battle between like human babies and furry children, who do you think would win?
Oh, babies.
Real babies?
Oh, puppies, tons a million.
Puppies right now.
I feel like you're just saying that because you heard me yelling at everyone else. Puppies are way more cute than human babies. We can't talk about Mutt Street without mentioning that burger.
It's big. I mean, it's a double patty.
The food itself, it's right now Asian fusion, which I love, and so trying something different. I just heard it's the best burger in Chicago, so I feel like we had to try it.
Even my girl Sunday knows that burger, she wants to give you a kiss because it's something special.
If you're gonna eat a burger, you know it's a little bit of a guilty pleasure. I think we're still able to capture that. Ultimately, what we're trying to do is just Chicago food. And what I mean by that is if we try to be the best Korean restaurant or best Chinese restaurant in Chicago, we're always gonna be derivative. But if we can be the best Chicago restaurant in Chicago, that's something that might be achievable.
Should we go in the kitchen?
Sounds great.
Let's let these kids play. Okay, well, thank you for looking after Reese.
Awesome.
You may have noticed that we both changed. And I don't think it's respectful for me to call him Edward anymore. Now I certainly feel I'm in the right zone to call him Chef Kim.
You're one of my cooks right now, so you better call me chef.
Oh,
You stop calling me mate, yeah?
They could play this as music for me. This is music to my ears.
And then now let's put on some American cheese. And then I would just stack those 2 patties together.
Yes, chef. If you want to call me a good boy and throw a treat up in the air for me to catch, you can do that at any point, chef. Miso butter.
And then we're gonna get those onions to what we call glacé.
In other words, this is starting to smell great and it's going to taste the bomb. Oh my good God.
Now that's a butter burger.
That's a bada bing bada boom burger right there. I hope my girls are having as much fun as I am in here as they are outside. Pickles and jalapenos. Any particular order?
You know, I like to go pickles first. About 3 to 4. Oh my gosh.
No!
Hey, let it be known.
It's like a Jack in the Box.
Let it be known it's not just me who makes a mess in people's kitchens. You just made me feel so much better about my entire life. Just in 1 second of a mistake.
Well, you make me so nervous, Elliot.
Yeah?
You know? There's your burger.
Who's a good boy?
Elliot, I guess.
I just need to sit and eat this now. Me and other fur parents, thank you. And also, the entire city of Chicago, the surrounding burbs, and many people from all over the country, thank you for this baby too, because this is up there with what people consider to be one of the best burgers in the city. I've been a good boy today.
Yes.
So, clink it.
I think you enjoyed. Cheers.
It's the classic burger hallmarks. But there are some things that you just can't do unless you have your kind of qualities as a chef and kitchen staff that does some amazing things.
Or Elliot in the kitchen.
Let's be honest, me being in the kitchen has set them back about 3 weeks.
Everyone in this room is now dumber.
Being able to play with all the senses is really important, and so that's why we have the frizzles in there that add another crunch element to it. When you add miso to butter, it almost creates this hollandaise effect. You know, all that amalgamation, I think that Chicago is really special in terms of their palate. We love things that are bright, vibrant, and pickled. You know, that's why we have a salad on our hot dog, right? And so I think we're able to capture those kind of flavors on our burger without being derivative.
This is some serious gourmet going on here.
Thank you, Elliot.
I'm not gonna, no, I need to hug because it's a life-changing moment. I'll take your burger with me as well, just to feed my dogs.
Of course.
Okay, thank you, chef. All right.